Good job, keep going.
Shana Caspers wants to raise Isla in their own home.
I would like somewhere for my daughter to grow up and have childhood memories in for, 20 years.
But Shana is not so desperate to buy that she'd tap into her nest egg.
My super is for when I'm old and for when I need to look after myself. It's for when I'm senile. It's not for me to go and buy a house.
While Shana isn't prepared to use retirement savings, others might.
Affordable housing is such an issue, but so is retirement savings.
It would be good in some circumstances as long as it doesn't bid up the price of housing.
It's a great opportunity for people to get into the market right now where they can make equity.
Under the plan, first home buyers who've saved a 5% deposit can access up to 40% of their super, capped at $50,000. When they sell the home, they'll return the money to their retirement savings plus a share of their capital gain.
This plan is about utilising people's own savings, their own superannuation, so they don't have to stand on the curb and watch house prices run away from them.
It will bulldoze your super and it will push up house prices.
If it does, then that's a direct transfer of wealth from younger Australians from their superannuation to homeowners who tend to be older and richer.
The super industry is warning that Australians will lose out if they take out retirement savings early.
So if somebody takes this money out for a housing deposit in their late 20s, they're not going to have the compounding effect. And what we mean by that is every year you get interest and returns on your superannuation, 6.5–7%.
Analysts say on average most young Australians will only be able to access about $10,000 from their super, which would only increase a standard deposit by just 1%.
The scheme is probably more advantageous for wealthy Australians who have more money in their super.
Both parties are backing another existing scheme where the government guarantees loans with low deposits. And Labor and the Greens are offering a shared equity scheme for people on low and modest incomes. That is where the government co-owns the property with you. Economists say that none of these schemes will reduce prices.
If you pour more fuel on a fire, it gets hotter. This is more money going into a finite set of houses for sale.
Some economists say that cutting back on tax breaks for property investors could ease the property boom. But this election, neither of the major parties is saying it'll make changes to negative gearing or capital gains tax concessions. When it comes to supply, the Coalition and Labor both want to fund around 30,000 new homes for social housing, while the Greens have a more ambitious idea.
I don't know if the Greens' policy of 1 million homes is feasible in the time frame, but we could certainly be looking at far more than 30,000 homes.
Shana Caspers is urging whoever wins on Saturday to help the next generation.
I don't want to be older and renting.
For her, the Australian dream feels like a mirage.